Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on the well about a woman who, no, doesn't go to a well, but she goes to a crazy town where they have a painting that she has to restore, but the painting is full of evil. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. The links are in the description. Comedy Heart in South Jersey. It's the Pineys books 1 through 14. Available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. So, the painting, it's the plot of Ghostbusters 2, Joan. It's the plot of Ghostbusters 2. I just figured it out. It's like the painting of Vigo. Only she has to restore the painting, and the movie doesn't have Bill Murray and Harold Ramis stomping around. So as she restores the painting, the various characters in the painting come out and start doing horrible things. I think there are some witches involved. I think there are witches. Yeah, I know. Joan's scared. Don't be scared, Joan. It's just a movie. You're a little dog. You wouldn't understand. So it looks kind of cool. I mean, weird stuff comes out of the painting. And people are horribly murdered, in a horror movie. Not sure what that is. And a creepy little girl tells her, if you restore this painting, you will be cursed forever. For some reason, it's called The Well and not the painting. I think it should probably be called The Painting, or I don't know, The Portrait, or I don't know, something. The Well. I'm waiting for a well. Why is it? Is it something about painting well? Is that a thing? Directed by Federico Zampalone. Let's see if I could see the... can't quite see the screenwriting credits there. Let's go to the IMDb. And this is called The Well. Which the IMDb says, The Well? Why is it called The Well? It's about a painting. Let's see. All right. Writers Federico Zampalone and Stefano Mazzi. So this is an Italian horror movie. The Italians are pretty good at horror. A budding art restorer travels to a small Italian village to bring a medieval painting back to its former glory. Little does she know, she is placing her life in danger from an evil curse and a monster born of myth and brutal pain. Yeah, I kind of got that from the trailer. So, yeah. So, and there's one of the monsters. I think there's multiple monsters. One of the actresses from the Terrifier 2. God, everybody's being picked up for that. And Claudia Guerini from The Passion of the Christ. So, I think that's her. Not sure what she's doing there. So, yeah, kind of an interesting story. I like the cut of its jib, the Ghostbusters cut of its jib. There she is restoring the painting, because they do this stuff. I mean, the paintings get so dark you can't even see what the hell's in them. So this is, at least the initial setup is good. So the first act, she's going to Italy. She's very excited. She'll be restoring a painting. She's an expert paint restorer, and she's restoring. And then, of course, as she restores the painting, creepier and creepier things happen. And then I think probably once she realizes something's very wrong and she wants to leave, that's when the second act begins, because they give her an ultimatum like, we brought you out here and, you can't leave, kind of thing. They like trap her in her contract or whatever. Not like physically trap her yet, but initially they're just sort of trapping her. Well, we paid for all this stuff. You're going to have to pay us if you want to leave, kind of thing. Or maybe they take her passport or something. So second act, she even though weird things are happening, like super weird things haven't happened yet, so she's willing to stay to complete her deal. And at one point she cuts her finger and it gets all over the painting, and that's an important moment, I think. And so as she keeps cleaning the painting, it gets crazier and crazier. Various figures from the painting emerge. You don't see them come out of the painting. You just see them. They're suddenly in the house or castle or wherever she is. And so as she keeps doing this, more and more people die or get attacked, and eventually by the third act, she knows it's a painting and she has to try to destroy it. But she can't. Maybe the witches stop her. I think they're witches. They're either witches or in some sort of cult. And then the climax is, I'm going to guess they destroy the painting, maybe. There'll be some background on the painting, like it was created by some crazy monk who went insane in the 1400s or something. I kind of like it. It's a good wind-up for a horror movie. Paint restoring is a thing. And I gotta say, Ghostbusters didn't do the whole evil painting thing very, very much justice, in my view. I think Vigo wasn't a great character. It was kind of cool, but like it didn't. Like if they had done something like this, where they had to, one of the characters had to restore a painting and like maybe built it up better, it might have worked for Ghostbusters. But I don't know. It was just. I never liked Ghostbusters 2. It just. Yeah, I like the opening scene. That's about it. But yeah, I would see this. Sure. See if there's more of a write-up. Oh, didn't even have the write-up here that I read. Okay. So yeah, I could see this being a thing. It'll probably go direct to streaming, but maybe I get a limited release somewhere. My only complaint would be the title. Yeah, The Well. Not a great title for the movie. The painting, the painter, the restore. I mean, you might have called it Restore and have some sort of thematic thing with restoring, like the protagonist having to restore her own faith in maybe God, because that saves her from the evil entities. Or you could name it maybe after the painting, like the painting has some kind of name like Landscapes or whatever. Something like that. But the well implies a very specific thing. It's too close to things that, I don't know why you would call it the well. It just seems weird. Anybody know why they'd call it the well? Anyhow, that's it for me. Tony D and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more based takes. If you could find a more based take, I say, take it. I will be at the Jersey Devil Fest tomorrow in Asbury Park, New Jersey from 10 a.m. to 6. And I will have a tent. I'll be outside on the street. And it'll be cool. I won't be the only person on the street. And I'll be selling the Pineys. I've got all 14 books again. Amazon came through. So hope to see you there. We'll see you tomorrow.